Thanks for joining us on Final Drive TV. We are at the season opener of the United States Touring Car Championship. My name is Becky, and joining me today is Nikki.
It's great to be here. This weekend, we're at the beautiful Las Vegas Motor Speedway here in Nevada.
What a great trip we had. We had the pleasure of driving a 2021 Toyota Tacoma in the Nightshade Edition.
And this beautiful truck is powered by a 3.5-liter V6 that gets 278 horsepower with 265 foot-pounds of torque.
It did everything for us across the mountain path, comfortable inside on the freeway, and we filled that back in with support gear for our racers.
Speaking of those racers, we have a lot of returning drivers along with a couple new ones this year.
It may be time to go talk to those drivers.
So Edgar, how was the car out there in qualifying?
This is a brand new car. We're still shaking down, and we had a little mechanical issue out there and caused a spin. So we'll go back and fix it, and hopefully we get a better race.
All right, well, good luck out there.
Thank you.
So Sean Milburn, how was the track out there today?
The track's feeling good. Start of the day, the practice tires were really sloppy. Now that we're on these hand-cooked slicks, car's working much better. I'm pretty sure that time might have been good enough for pole or at least second pole. So it's feeling good about that.
All right, well, good luck today.
Thank you very much.
So Reza, Arsham, how was qualifying today?
Well, qualifying out there, I went a little bit slower than I did in free practice too, but I think I'm third on the grid, which is just about what we expected. I think Sean and Brad ahead have more power here, so they're going to be a little bit quicker, but hopefully I can get at least one of them on the start and make a good race out of it.
All right, well, good luck today. So Charlie Frank, how was the car out there today?
It was better with the new tires. I liked it. The Speed Traveler Go-Go Gears BMW was awesome.
All right, well, have fun today.
Thank you so much.
So Ken Kurtz, how was qualifying today?
Qualifying was actually really good. We're developing this car, and it picked up a lot of speed between practice and qual. So we're actually really happy with how things are going.
All right, well, good luck today in the race.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
So Mike Sekhon, how was qualifying today?
It was good. It's really hot out there, getting a little loose, but overall I think we got in a couple good laps. So. Let's see the results. I don't have the results yet, but let's see how we did.
All right, well, good luck today.
Thank you.
So, Viktor Czapla, how was the car today?
Very good. I'm very happy with it. The setup is quite good, and fresh sticker tires. So it's a great feeling with fresh tires, obviously. So I qualified first from what I'm seeing right now. But that might change during qualifying. Somebody might get a better time. But for now, everything seems all right.
All right, well, have fun there today.
Welcome to round one of the 2021 United States Touring Car Championship. I'm Rick Nannini, and I'm joined with Charlie Graves in here in the studio. Welcome, Charlie.
Hey, thanks so much, Rick. I'm really excited about this race. We've had, about 6 months off, and waiting to see what happens here.
Yes, definitely. Let's get to our ATP starting grid, the official memory solution of the United States Touring Car Championship here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We haven't been at this racetrack for a long time, so all the drivers are very excited to be here. On pole position, we have Viktor Czapla in the WAP Cars Audi R8, in the 88 Audi R8. Next to him is Reza Baumann with an awesome lap to get front row position in the West Coast Ravenel Volkswagen Jetta in the Red Panther Motorsport car.
Row 2 is Mike Sekhon in the GT Auto Lounge BMW M3 number 76, and Ken Kurtz in the Lexus IS300 nettap.com.
Next row, we have Edgar in the Rose Construction BMW M3. Next to him is Anthony Lanza in the Lanza and Smith PLC Lotus Exige. Look out for this Lotus. This car suits really well to this track.
All right, in row 4, number 28, Rob Harper in the AP Racing BC Ford Chevy Corvette, and Gary Sheehan in the GoGoGear.com Koenig Wheels Hyundai Genesis.
Next up, we have Gordon Punn in the GoGoGear.com Koenig Wheels Hyundai Genesis. And next to him is Pete Bovenberg in the ARG Summit Tech BMW M3.
And row 6 for this race is Sean Milburn, the fastest SP car. And right next to him is his rival, Brad Austin, in the TNI Racing Mazda MX-5, number 44.
Yeah, these two guys are going to go at it. They were really close in qualifying. Next up, Charlie Frank in the Speed Traveler GoGoGear.com BMW M3. Next to him, his teammate, Reza Arsham, in the Go-Gear Koenig Wheels Honda Civic.
And in row 8, we've got Michael McColligan, and he is in the Rebestos Idemitsu Mazda RX-8. And forgive me on that pronunciation, Rick.
Yes, Idemitsu Lubricants Mazda RX-8, the only rotary in the field, starting at the last position. And the cars are stopped now on front row for the patented U.S. Touring Car Championship standing start. We have cameras in a bunch of these cars, as you see right here. And the Sportsman cars are a little bit further back to get a nice shot, whole shot. And here we go, green flag. Oh, wow, Mike Sekhon got a bad start. Reed Obama even got a worse start. They're getting really bad. The front-wheel drive car got really bad, but the Audi R8 of Viktor Czapla takes the front row. Wow, man, beautiful shot.
Turn 1, we got 3 cars wide. This is really amazing. Oh, my God, are they all going to get through? Looks like they've got
we got a car off. Lexus of Ken Kurtz is off the track in the dirt. The Lotus did a great job, but the Volkswagen fell from the front row all the way back. Reed Obama has a long way to go in this race today.
Leading the way is Viktor Czapla in that Audi R8. But look behind, because there's a great battle for GT right behind between Edgar Lau in the BMW M3 and Rob Harper in that red Chevrolet Corvette. That's going to be a good fight.
So second place, we have Edgar Lau in that white BMW M3, and looks like the Corvette is creeping up in the GT class, so that's going to be a nice battle. The Audi of Viktor Czapla is going to have to build a nice gap here as we see him flying by through this turn. And look at that, the Corvette trying to pass on the outside. Wow, and he's on the charge, and he's passing the Mike Sekhon in the Super Touring car next to it.
Man, I love that in-car camera. That's amazing. Look at that lead the Audi's got going down the back straightaway.
And the Chevy Corvette is pulling on the long straightaway. He's using his horsepower to pass the BMW M3, so that was a beautiful drive by him. As we get to the tight turn, and Sheehan's going underneath the BMW. Look at that, he passes Pete Bovenberg driving that BMW. Now, Bovenberg usually, if you're familiar with our series, he's driving the Honda Civic, but today he switched to a BMW M3. Hasn't driven in a rear drive car in a long time. So, and he hasn't had much practice today, so we'll be on the lookout to see how he does, because that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, and we've got quite warm temperatures today, so we'll see how these cars hold up, the tires. Right now, we've got Czapla in first, and Harper second.
And Sheehan third place in the touring car. That's pretty nice by the 31 car. But he's trying to get past here, but Bovenberg's trying to get past underneath him, but Sheehan says, I don't think so, and he closes the doors. Here in the twisty part, the touring car seems to be a little bit more agile, so we'll see if he can, the Super Touring car, the 23 here, he looks like he's got problems shifting this car. He's really fighting with the shifter,
I noticed that too. He's trying to find a gear there. He got it, but it looks like he backed the field up behind him a little bit.
Yeah, see, this is all, when you're driving a car you're not accustomed to, I think you run into these kind of problems, right? Where you're...
Look at this action. This is amazing. Down the back straightaway.
Oh, no, now we are on board with Reza here in the Civic, and he's having a dice with a Lexus, a Lotus, and a Honda.
All 3 guys from different classes, but it doesn't matter. The U.S. Touring Car, that's what it's all about. Everyone gets to get a race just like they're at Le Mans.
Yeah, so the Lotus is really nimble with its low weight, so that should be really good around this track. So that's going to be fun to watch. But as here we see another shot of Viktor in the Audi R8. But look, I think the Corvette of Rob Harper, he's closing out to that car.
He's getting a little bit closer each lap. Let's see how it goes, inching his way up to the front of the field.
So the Corvette has a lot more horsepower than that Audi. But the problem with this track is there's not a straightaway long enough to use up. There's too many turns, and I'm sure it's getting frustrated there.
Really unique challenge for the drivers of this track. There's a lot of slow speed corners, not much straightaway, as you mentioned, Rick, but really a fun track.
Definitely. We saw the Super Touring, the Sportsman battle, between the blue Acura RSX and the MX-5 Miata. Those two guys are sure at it. Sean Milburn in the 14 car, we're on board right now. He's currently leading Sportsman position, but look out, that's the rear view picture.
Oh, look at that. Brad
the
Austin
MX-5,
right there.
Brad Austin is coming.
He's coming. Actually, the Miata is perfectly suited for this track.
Exactly, totally agree. That MX-5 is made for this. So yeah, Milburn has to be able to pull this lead out, because on these straightaways he has a slight edge, whereas in the turns the advantage I'm sure goes to the MX-5.
Yeah, the Miata is going to be dynamite under braking, and let's see the Miata get in there. Yeah, it's in there very quickly.
Yeah, now this is the fight. That's the 43. That's the Lexus IS300 of Ken Kurtz. He's in second place currently in the touring car class. So, and here's a battle for the ST for Super Touring between Pete Bovenberg and Mike Sekhon in the two BMWs. Sekhon driving that red Auto Lounge GT Super Touring BMW M3. He's on a charge, and he's trying to pass Bovenberg. But Bovenberg is not an easy person to pass. I'm sure he's going to fight until he can no longer fight.
And back to the SP battle. Look at this.
Oh, it's getting closer. It's getting closer.
You see how quickly the Miata catches him into those corners?
Yes, exactly. Just as you predicted. We have to take a commercial break. We'll be back. We'll make sure you don't miss a second of the action.
Back to the U.S. Touring Car Championship, round one in Las Vegas, and look at this battle heating up for first place overall.
Yeah, this is not a battle for class, but I'm sure everybody for bragging rights is extremely important to get the overall. And I'm sure the Corvette with 7 liters of V8 power doesn't want to get beaten by a measly 4.2 liter V8. So.
Let's see how they do when they get onto the straightaway. We'll see if the Corvette's able to gain some ground on the Audi there. Audi should be a little faster through the corners and braking, and the Corvette a little faster on the straightaway. Here they are on the back straightaway.
Yeah, here we are on board the Audi, and look at the back. I don't see the Corvette. He's not close enough yet here. I'm sure he's there, but that's not close enough. But once you get in the draft, you might be able to make the move maybe next lap.
Yeah, they're going into the far corner here, basically in the shadows of the superstructure of the NASCAR building. Oh, look
at that. Under braking. Wow, that's surprising. Under braking, you'd think the mid-engine Audi would have an edge.
You absolutely would, but the Corvette's hanging tough there. Let's see as they go on to the front straightaway here.
He's coming. This is going to be fun to watch. 7 liters versus 4.2, mid-engine versus American muscle. This is awesome to watch.
Now look at the way that Audi just leapt off the corner, and but Harper's close. It's about the closest he's ever been. Let's see what happens into turn one.
I think turn one, he's going on the inside. Harper's going on the inside. Oh, they're side by side, and he made it. Fantastic by Harper. I didn't think the straightaway was long enough for him to take it. That was a beautiful drive by Harper.
I didn't think it was either, and he did a great job positioning his car so that the Audi couldn't come back.
Yes, exactly. I noticed that. That was beautiful. That was a very well engineered pass. And so we have a new leader, Rob Harper, in the Chevrolet Corvette, doing extremely well in that Red Panther Motorsport Chevrolet Corvette.
Let's see if the Audi can get back at him through these corners here. The Audi should be really quick here, but Rob's doing a great job getting off those corners. Look at that.
Yeah, definitely. Now look at the straightaway. Rob pulls a little bit. He's actually built a small gap there, so that's pretty nice.
You would think the Corvette wouldn't be great on tire, especially with a little heat today. We're getting close to 90 degrees today.
That's true. So I wonder if the Corvette can keep up this pace because the tires can get hot and he could lose it. But look at that. He's built a gap already in one lap. He's built a 2-second gap.
Here they are into the final corner. And the Audi's staying pretty close.
Yeah, that's really nice. Corvette. Rob has worked really hard all season. They've worked really hard developing that car. They've had a lot of issues. At Thunder Hill last year, he had a diff blow up that almost caught the car on fire. So they had a clutch go out, and I don't know if you know anything about these Corvettes. The transmission, the clutch on these things is extremely hard to change. It takes a whole day to make the change. But wow, look at this battle, Sportsman battle. Oh my God, Brad Austin is on the bumper of that Acura RSX driven by Sean Milburn.
Yeah, the Acura has quite a bit more horsepower. The Miata's going to be lighter, better brakes, better turning, but it's interesting how it evens out here. Look how close, even though there's 45 horsepower difference between first and second, they even out.
Yes, they do. It's a nice seesaw. So, one section this one's faster, one section that car faster. Now we see like on the straightaway here, it looks like the Acura pulled out, but then in the tight turns, the Miata right back into it. This is going to be fun. So I wonder, Brad is like a sizing on the outside. Oh, on the inside, here he comes.
He's going to try the outside, inside, outside. Nope, couldn't quite get it done there. Now they're onto the back straightaway.
I get the feeling he's just, the Brad in that MX-5 is sizing him up to see where he can get him. I think he's just going to make his move. He's just trying to decide where he's going to make his move. Here we have, looks like Gary Sheehan. Is that Gary? No, yes, that is Gary. Trying to make his pass on the Lotus.
And we got the Lexus in there. What a great battle.
A great battle back there. So we have to take another commercial. Last one, we promise. We'll see you on the other side.
That's when all hell broke loose.
Tank fell, I think. Something happened. The tank fell and the tank caught on fire.
Oh my goodness.
So we're going to want to get the pump as well, and whatever like small lines and hose plans. Alright, I guess we're screwed. I guess.
All right, back here at the U.S. Touring Car Championship Round 1 in Las Vegas, and we want to get back to that SP battle.
Well, before we get back to the SP battle, we're going to watch the GT overall battle between GT and Super Touring, between Audi and Corvette. And this is heating up as well, because it looks like the Audi is caught up.
Yeah, the Corvette came and passed him. Harper got by, and Harper was doing great, but as you anticipated, Rick, the tires might have heated up a little bit in the heat out here in Las Vegas.
Yeah, definitely. The Audi seems to be catching up, and it's not close enough to make a pass yet, but I think he's looking for a mistake. Maybe he thinks he can crowd him and get a mistake to make him lock up the brakes or something. But look at that straightaway. He's definitely got more power. Look at that Corvette pull away on the straightaway.
It'd be really interesting to see around this next corner into the braking zone. Audi's getting a little fresh air there. Let's see how he does in the braking zone. Not that close.
Not that
Harper
close.
might have made a little mistake and allowed the Audi to catch up. Maybe that's what happened there.
Yeah, definitely. But we'll have to keep an eye on this, because this is shaping up to be a really good battle for first overall. Looks like the Corvette's a little bit loose there, but not too bad.
Yeah, maybe those rear tires heating up just a little bit in this heat.
Now behind we have a bunch of cars. We have the 31 driven by that was Gary Sheehan. He's leading touring car, and he's chased by a couple of super touring cars behind them, the white BMW and the red BMW. That is, the white BMW is driven by Edgar Lau, and the red BMW is Mike Sekhon. So these guys are all going at it.
You know what I noticed about this track is it's so flat. There's lots of mountains around here, but no elevation. Oh, what we got going here?
Oh, wow, what happened? Is something wrong with Sheehan, or is he... No, it looks like he's just letting cars through. That was nice. Oh, look at that! Back to the Sportsman battle. the nose of the Miata was on the inside of the Acura RSX.
Oh, there's battles all over this track right now. This is so exciting.
We can't keep up. There's battles in Super Touring. There's battles in Sportsman. There's battles in GT. This is crazy.
Once again, we got Milburn first here, and we have Austin in the Mazda. Oh, he's so close going around those far corners.
His car is rock solid around those tight corners. You see, the car doesn't even wiggle. It's like he's just on a Sunday cruise. The thing must have so much grip around here.
And Rick, the Acura is quite a bit heavier. I wonder if it's going to wear down tires before the end of that race. We'll see. We'll get back to that battle in a minute.
Well, see, here we go again, because the Acura has front-wheel drive, so it chews up the front tires. So will the front tires last a long race like this? That's the big question.
So we are back to the overall lead here. This is very exciting. The Corvette versus Audi. They've been sawing at it back and forth the whole race.
Yeah, definitely. But come on, we want to see the Sportsman battle. Oh, look, speaking of Sportsman, the field is lapping Reza's Honda Civic, so you know the race is nearing the end as they're getting close, and it looks like he's going on the inside.
Oh, look how close that is.
And whoa,
he's inside.
He's inside. He made. Oh no, what happened to Rob? He's pulling off. Something must have broken on the car. He's pulling off.
Oh my
no.
goodness.
That was going to be
Ended
an awesome
incredible battle for the whole race.
Yes. Oh no, Rob Harper. After all that, he's gone, parked on the side, and Czapla has the whole overall lead all by himself in that cool box Audi R8.
Chapla's got to feel pretty good about this after all that pressure during the race. Now he can take a breath and relax.
Yeah, definitely. And then here we are. This car is the 23. I know you can't see that in the really well, but that's Pete Bovenberg. He's doing quite well in that Super Touring car. And behind him is a bunch of other Super Touring BMWs, Mike Sekhon and Edgar Lau's teammate, who I believe today is running in GT.
You know, the sun, as you can see, the sun's setting there. It's getting in the driver's eyes there, and like we said, it's quite warm this afternoon. This is going to be a trying race.
Yeah, definitely. We were on board Sheehan there in the 31. He's got quite a lead on the second place car, so I think he's just kind of cruising at this point and trying to finish. But we're getting on board. We're getting near the end of this race. We should see the white flag. I think we should see the white flag any day now.
This next lap by, we should see the white flag. Be great to go back to the SP battle and see what's happening there.
Yes, come on, cameraman, show us the SP battle. But no, we want to see the overall. We want to see if we get the white flag. So let's see. We're coming on board to this front straightaway. We should be a couple of corners away, and Czapla will be extremely happy, I'm sure, to be receiving the white flag. And there it is. There it was. So one more lap.
And you know what, Rick, he's done a great job. He drove a great race. He battled it out with that Corvette. Oh, we have a passer on the last lap.
On the inside of the 13. That's not for position. 13, that's Edgar Lau. He's driving in the GT class, but still, nevertheless, it was an exciting pass.
And there we are back to the SP battle. Milburn's got about 100 feet. That's about the biggest lead he's had in the whole race.
So all this talk we did about the whole front-wheel drive thing, not too bad. Either he's kept the front tires under that car, so he's done quite well.
Yeah, he's really done an exceptional job.
Oh, here comes!
Oh,
we just said this, and here he comes! Oh, no.
Brad Eston wants to make a liar out of both of us,
yes.
And almost pulled off the pass right there.
Wow, okay, one more lap here as they received the white flag. So here we go. One more lap. Can he make it? Has he been just waiting for this opportunity?
Here's a good chance coming up here. A little bit of space there, but they're getting into the twisty stuff. This should be the spot where the Mazda really does well.
Definitely, yes. And we see right there, as you said that, look how close that is. He's almost can touch the rear bumper of that Acura, and here he comes.
Oh, such amazing camera view.
Beautiful shot. Oh, no, this is going to be insane. He's going on the outside. He's trying to outbrake, but Sean's got the inside taken away. Sean, did you see how Sean put that car exactly where it needs to be to block that car from taking it? Wow, that was going to be close. But
going around back to the front here. This is the Audi about to take the checker.
Audi taking flag. So victory goes to the cool box Audi R8 of Viktor Czapla. He did an amazing job taking the overall win. But here we go back to the to the big battle here that's still continuing with half a car lap away.
So great. This battle's been going all day. Sean Milburn, Brad Austin, great job, guys.
Yes, so they're still not over. So is he going to make a mistake? Here he comes. He's here. Yes, he's coming on board.
going on trying the
And he's trying to
outside
get
pass.
outside
He's going to be on the inside if he can hold this. He can't quite hold it.
He's going to give him a little bump. Oh, man.
Such a great battle.
I
Last
think
turn.
Sean is strategically putting his car exactly in the right place to make this car and take the win. But congratulations, Sean Milburn takes the win in the Sportsman, and Brad Austin gets second place in Sportsman. Finishing third place was Reza Arsham in the Honda Civic, in the GoGear.com Honda Civic. In the touring car battle, we had Gary Sheehan take the win with Ken Kurtz in second and Gordon Punn in third. Pete Bovenberg finished second in the Super Touring class with Mike Sekhon in third place. Edgar Lau took the GT class with Rob Harper in second and Anthony Lanza in the Lotus Exige in third place. Great job. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Charlie, for joining us today.
No problem. Fantastic race.
Visit us on Facebook and Twitter, and also be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you guys at the next race at Sonoma.